Cancun, Mexico, September 25, 2024.
Whoa!
The passage of Hurricane Helena through the territory of Quintana Roo, Mexico, left various impacts in tourist destinations such as Cancun, Isla Mujeres, Holbox, and some points of the Riviera Maya. As of 4 p.m. on Wednesday, impacts had been reported at the Cancun International Airport, with delays in 46 incoming flights and 49 outgoing flights, in addition to the cancellations of 55 incoming flights and 53 outgoing flights. As the Category 1 hurricane formed Wednesday morning, it unleashed its fury in the Caribbean as its destructive eye is now on set on the Florida coast, with a life-threatening landfall expected on Thursday. The National Hurricane Center said that the storm will bring life-threatening storm surge, damaging winds and flooding rains as it heads towards the U.S. Gulf Coast. Various points on the Kukulkan Boulevard in the hotel zone remain flooded due to the intense rains caused by the passage of Hurricane Helena. The torrential rains generated severe puddles and flooding, mainly in the area of discotheques and nightclubs at kilometer 9.5, where the water overflowed the sidewalk and entered various establishments. In Cancun, there was severe flooding on various streets and highways, traffic lights turned off, fallen trees and standard vehicles. In response, municipal officials provided citizen assistance, including support with cranes to tow vehicles and mechanical failures to safe areas. In addition, numerous trees and plant debris were removed to clear the roads. Due to the constant rains, preventive road closures were implemented in several key areas of the city. Helena also paralyzed the restaurant industry in Cancun, both in the hotel zone and in the center, where the flooding of streets and avenues were severe. Julio Villarreal, president of the National Chamber of the Restaurant Industry and Seasoned Foods, CARINAC, reported that at least 95% of these businesses were unable to open yesterday. Meanwhile, the Federal Electricity Commission's CFE began to restore electricity service in Quintana Roo yesterday afternoon after the damage caused by the tropical cyclone, which affected the electricity service in several municipalities of the state. According to the latest report from the CFE, the supply had been restored to 22,807 users out of the total of 122,889 affected. Isla Mujeres has suffered the greatest impacts. The central part of the island was completely flooded, with streets covered in water that made traffic impossible. Homes and businesses were severely affected, and many families were trying to protect their homes from leaks. In addition, a large part of the island was left without electricity, which generated chaos among residents who tried to maintain communications and access basic services. As Helena intensifies, its wind field is expanding dramatically, the FOX forecast center said. The exceptionally large storm could bring strong winds up to 400 miles from its centers, making the traditional forecast cone less reliable. Nearly all of Florida, including areas outside the cone, should brace for strong to damaging wind gusts. Power outages are likely to be widespread. The most destructive winds are expected in the Big Bend region and along the Interstate 10 corridor, with gusts potentially exceeding 100 miles per hour. This could lead to significant structure damage.